Divorcing my husband was, without question, the biggest mistake of my life. I never saw the backlash coming. Hello, Reddit. If I could offer anyone one piece of advice about divorce, it would be this. Don't do it. Not unless your partner is abusive or poses a real danger to you or your children. But if that's not the case, stop and think. Really think. Because once you cross that line, there's no going back. My story isn't one of liberation or newfound happiness. I didn't escape a toxic marriage. I ran away from something I didn't even realize I had created myself. For 8 years, my husband and I built a life together. It wasn't flawless, but it was good, stable, full of love, and ours. We had 4 beautiful kids. We laughed, argued, dreamed, and lived. Then, 5 years into our marriage, I got promoted, a major promotion. Suddenly, I was earning more than my husband, and that rush of success went straight to my head. I started believing he was holding me back. I convinced myself I deserved more excitement, more ambition, more life. Meanwhile, his hours were cut at work, and he ended up spending more time at home with the kids. At first, I told myself it was temporary. But soon, resentment began to creep in. I hated that he got to be with our kids more than I did. I came home angry if the house wasn't spotless, the dishes weren't done, or the kids didn't eat what I wanted them to. It didn't matter that he was trying. In my eyes, he could do nothing right. The truth? I wasn't angry at him. I was angry at myself. But instead of facing that, I took it all out on him. And then I found comfort somewhere else. Or rather, with someone else. It started harmlessly, a co-worker, light flirting, silly inside jokes, late-night texts. But soon, it turned into something more. Before I knew it, we were sneaking around, meeting in secret. I justified everything by telling myself that my husband didn't make me happy anymore, that I deserved to feel alive again. The worst part? One night, I came home after a long day to find the entire house spotless. My husband had cooked dinner, cleaned everything, and even picked a movie for us to watch as a family. And instead of being thankful, I was furious. I couldn't stand the sight of him. I faked being sick, locked myself in our bedroom, and texted the other man, while my husband brought me soup and checked in on me like I was royalty. Over the next few months, nothing he did was ever enough. I tore him down constantly, picked fights over nothing, ignored every attempt he made to fix things. I could see him breaking, but I didn't care. In fact, I wanted him to break. I wanted a reason to leave. And then he found out about the affair. I'll never forget that look on his face, the heartbreak in his eyes, the way he held back tears while I stood there, cold and unrepentant. He begged me to stay, to try again, but I was already gone. I'd made up my mind. I wanted out. I filed for divorce. In the days before it went through, I posted about it online, and strangers flooded my comments with validation. You deserve better. Leave him and live your best life. I ate it up. It felt good to have people cheer me on, as I destroyed the life we built. The divorce was finalized easily. He barely fought it. He was too heartbroken to even try. I told myself I was finally free, and for about a month, I believed it. The independence felt exhilarating. Then reality hit, hard. I forgot garbage day 3 times in a row. The dishes piled up. The laundry mountain grew so high that I had to sniff shirts to see if they were wearable. My kids were miserable. My oldest stopped speaking to me after learning about the affair. The younger ones wanted to stay with their dad. But what truly broke me was seeing my ex-husband again. I started calling him for help, watching kids, cleaning, fixing things. Every time he came over, he quietly handled everything I couldn't. He'd clean, cook, do the laundry, and then leave without a word, looking more defeated each time. One night, after he took the trash out because I'd forgotten again, I stood there in the driveway and asked softly, "You think we could ever get back together?" He looked at me, eyes filled with tears, and whispered, "I don't know if I can. The pain's been too deep for too long. I don't trust that you wouldn't do it again." And that was it. The moment I realized I had destroyed a man who only ever wanted to love me. I tore apart my family chasing something I thought would make me happy, when in truth, I was running from myself. If you're reading this and thinking about divorce, please, for the love of everything, think twice. Don't make my mistake. Don't throw away something good because you think there's something better waiting. I'll spend the rest of my life regretting what I've done,